the conventional fax machine. Let me think about it. Hi guys, this is DHVA Sean, your virtual assistant in high definition. Are you in need of fax services for your documents that is budget-friendly and is accessible anywhere you go? Fret no more, because we now have eFAX. Send it fast, keep it secure. Wait a minute. eFAX, as in electronic fax? Why not use the conventional one? If you haven't known yet, eFAX has its own advantages over the conventional fax machine. First, it saves you time and money while keeping your documents organized and accessible anytime. Second, it allows you to send and receive faxes from your mobile devices and to sign documents electronically with just a swipe of a finger. And third, it features high security protocols and allows you to obtain a local fax number because eFAX offers fax numbers and area codes across the country, so you can create a local business presence in your hometown and in any additional specific markets you want. Okay, you got me listening now. So, how do I use this eFAX? First, let's go to the eFAX portal by typing myportal.efax.com/login in the URL section. Again, that's myportal.efax.com/login. For training purposes, we will be using the following login details for an eFAX account. For our fax number, we'll be using 1-520-423-3327. That's 1-520-423-3327. For password, we'll be using StreetD4990. That's capital Sierra, Uniform, India, Tango, Echo, capital Delta, numbers 4990. Again, that's capital Sierra, Uniform, India, Tango, Echo, capital Delta, 4990. The user interface of the home screen after login looks like this. The menu is located on your left, which you can expand or minimize using the three lines on the upper left portion. Located on top is the user's registered fax number. In the middle of the screen is a default compose and fax interface. Let's tackle everything necessary for our DHVA training. There are three basic things that we need to know in using the eFAX as a dental healthcare virtual assistant. First is how to make new contacts. Second, how to send a fax. And third is how to view and cite fax received. To add a new contact or a new recipient, there are two ways. First is by using the contacts menu on the left side. Second is by utilizing the compose interface seen on your home screen, but we'll be tackling this when we delve into sending a fax. Let's try making a new contact now. After clicking the contacts menu, on the top portion, just below the fax number, is a plus sign used to add a new contact. Click it. You will be asked for the first name and the last name of the recipient, together with his or her fax number, company, and email address. The following details that you'll be seeing on this tutorial are for training purposes only. type in the first name and the last name in the boxes provided. For the fax number, be sure to select the United States with 1 as the country code. After, in the number, type it 152042333327. That's the same fax number we used to log in. For the company, let's use DHVA batch 40. In the email, type in the recipient's email address. When done, click the Save button on the upper right of your screen. To check if you have successfully created a new contact, click on the contact, then browse, and look for the details you added. To send a fax, we'll be clicking on the Compose menu on the left side of the screen. We'll be going back to the default page after logging into the eFAX portal. As mentioned previously, you can add a new contact here in this menu. To do so, kindly type the first name, the last name, company name, and the fax number of the recipient. The country code is set to the United States, so no need to change that. When done, click the Save Contact, then click Add Recipient. The new contact you made will be saved after we send the fax. So for now, let's add the first contact we made a while ago by typing the name on the space provided or by accessing and clicking the phone book icon located on the upper portion of the screen. After typing the first name, the recipient you previously created, an option to add a matching contact will appear. If that's what you made a while ago, you can click it to automatically fill out the remaining details. Just click Add Recipient after. A fax won't be a fax without its attachments. After adding the recipients for a fax, we can now add the files that we need to send. When using a desktop or a laptop, you can add files by clicking on the box in the middle to browse your files and add what's necessary, or you can open the folder containing the file and drag that file to the box. Attachments will appear just below that box. Check if everything's complete before sending your fax. Oh, by the way, be sure to take the Include cover page on the upper portion to add a cover for a fax so that it doesn't look bare. If everything's good, you can now click the Send Fax button. There you have it. You just sent your first fax. The View Messages is the menu that we'll be utilizing for this process. By clicking this, you can view your inbox which contains fax received, your sent folder which contains the fax you sent, your signed documents folder which contains fax you signed, your documents folder which contains the attachments you received, and lastly, the trash which contains all deleted fax. You can add another folder when segregating fax received by clicking on the Create Folder icon on the upper portion of the screen, but for this training, we won't be needing that. Previously, we sent ourselves a fax. To check it, we need to click the inbox. Hold your horses, guys. The inbox contains messages that we are allowed to open and messages we aren't. So, how do we know which ones are we looking for? We click over our mouse on the image icon just beside the fax number of the sender to view the cover message. By using that option, we can look for the fax we sent without opening new messages one by one. Once we find the fax we are looking for, click on the subject to open the message. Once opened, there are several accessible features we can find on the upper portion of the screen. The first is the Add Tag option to easily locate the open message in the future for reference. If our next message has a tag on it, we can untag it by clicking the Remove Tag option next to the Add Tag. Next is the Forward option, which we can use to forward the currently open message. Next to it is the Print button if we need to print the attachments, the Download button to save keep the attachments to your drive, the Mark as unread option if we accidentally open the message not intended for us, the Delete option to move the message to trash, the Move Fax to another folder used when segregating fax received, and lastly, the Sign message used to sign documents and attachments. In cases that we need to sign a message, just click on the Sign Message button to access the electronic signature. For first-time users, we can add our e-signatures either by typing a text or by cropping a signature previously sent to our inbox. Remember the attachments we clicked on the fax we sent? That contains my signature. Let's use that as an example in making an e-sign using the crop option. First, we need to locate the signature on the succeeding pages. Click the Crop button and an adjustable box will appear to select what must be cropped. Adjust the size to fit the signature inside, then click Save Crop when you're good with the adjustments. Your newly created e-signatures will appear in the image library on your left. To affix that to your message, select the fax page where you want to sign. Then hover under your signature in the image library. An option to add that signature will appear. It looks like a plus button with a trash button beside it. Click on the plus sign to have it on your document. You can also click the delete button on the left side of the signature if you have selected the wrong signature to add. If you're happy with the size, you can now click the text button on the upper portion to add your name below your signature. You can add the font size, making it larger or smaller by using the arrow icons on the left side of the text box, or you can delete it by clicking the trash button beside the arrows. Another thing that you can do with it is to move the text box to the desired location within the document. After making the changes, click on the Save button in the upper portion. A prompt will appear telling you that your signed document has been moved to the Signed Docs folder. Just click OK. You can now review your signed document by opening it inside the Signed Docs folder. And that's definitely what you need to know about the eFAX. Wow, thanks a lot for that. Got questions or clarifications? Or you have queries other than the ones discussed in this video? Kindly send an email to dhvaqa@hellorache.com. Again, this is DHVA Sean, your virtual assistant in high definition, signing off. Bye!